Minnesota has been the cream of the crop.
This is a team on a mission.
Just refer to her as Kayla McBucket.
McBride, a deep three. Oh, yes!
As money every time.
Ice in our veins.
Wow! Oh, what a blitz.
It is just automatic.
Okay, let's get it.
The Lynx have been dominant all season long thanks to five-time WNBA All-Star who joins us now, Kayla McBride, or McBuckets, whatever you want to call her. Talk to her nice. Thanks for joining us today on We Need to Talk.
For sure. Thanks for having me. For sure.
Come on, man. So listen, first of all, we got you in the car. We're going to address you're on the move, but I realize that you're on the move because you have a visitor with us on this interview. So just show,
Introduction, please. Introduction.
Introduce us.
I do. This is my pride and joy, Tucker.
Come on, Tucker. I knew you like them huskies.
It's not the husky that you think, though, and you know that. Y'all both know that.
I digress. I mean, she's got two huskies in the building, but I digress. Listen, I've asked you this before, and I'm going to keep asking you every single time I talk to you because as I've been watching the end of the season, the playoffs, you keep doing that thing that I keep talking about. You may not have the most explosive game, but when it comes down to when y'all need a bucket, the other team goes on a run, it seems to be the ball finds your hand. Are there plays being drawn up from Coach Reeve? Is it just the mentality? What happens in those moments where you almost force yourself to make that shot? What's the secret? Like, come on, big buckets.
Force. No, I think, Cheryl and I have built a lot of trust over the years. She does drop a lot of sets for me, whether to start the game, start a quarter, things like that. But it's really just the confidence and the experience. I've played a lot of basketball. I have a lot of faith and trust in myself to deliver. And obviously, when you're playing with the MVP type of player like Fee, you just have to stay ready, because she's going to get a lot of attention. She's number one in the scouting report. But just knowing what I bring to the table and always being ready to deliver has been really, really impactful for me in my career. But also for this team. I want to be somebody who they can rely on down the stretch, whether it's from the free throw line or just hitting big shots. It's become part of my MO. And, as a vet, just having no fear, too, like knowing that I've been in these situations before, using my experience to, my advantage and just showing up whenever my name is called, for sure.
Look, and you talk about it from one PA girl to another, that energy that you bring and that confidence you bring, it's one of those things that it resonates with all the other players because I look at it on the defensive end of the ball. So you guys have been phenomenal this season, right, on the defensive side. What's motivating you all, and how do you stay so well connected like a chain when you guys are out there? When you need to get stops, you get stops. I mean, even the last game against the Valkyrie, you guys go down big, but like, here we come, stop after stop, execution after execution. How do you guys keep that same mentality?
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of trust, a lot of resilience, but just a lot of belief in one another. I think our camaraderie and our chemistry off the court helps us a lot on the court. We're able to hold each other accountable. In the worst way, but in the best way as well, because we know that there's love underneath there. And I think that's so, so important when you get down the stretch, when you get into tough moments. When you're down 14 going into a fourth quarter playoff game on the road, like, what does that look like? What does your huddle look like? And ours is always positive. Ours is always with the deep, deep belief in who we are as a group, especially on the defensive end. We know we're built off that. That's our anchor. Got last two Defensive Player of the Year, and Lan and Fee, like, we go as they go on the defensive end, but, when it comes to the resilience in adverse situations, what we have as a group is really, really special. And obviously it starts with Cheryl. We always feel very well prepared for whoever we're playing. But it's just about our grit, too. I think we came into the season with something to prove to ourselves first, but then also to the league. And we've just continued to show up for one another and for this organization. And that's why we're sitting in a really good spot right now heading into semi. So, we're excited, but, we know there's a lot more work to be done. And one thing about this group is that we enjoy the work, and that's what's gotten us here, and that's what's going to continue to get us where we need to go.
Look, and just real quick, also about Fee, and you talked about Cheryl being coached by Cheryl. I know the intensity that she brings, but there's something about Fee also from that MVP type caliber player where what you're going to get from her night in and night out. Why do you feel this year she is the MVP of the league for you all?
Yeah, I mean, Cheryl's already demanding as it is, and that's details, that's defensively, offensively. It's just so strategic. Our game plans and our adjustments on the fly and things like that. It all comes from Cheryl and how we practice, how we prepare. But as far as speed, she just has continued to take that stride into becoming the player we see now. And she has a little bit more of a chip on her shoulder, I think, now more than ever. And that's what you see. You know, you see in her wanting the ball, demanding the ball in those moments, and just being fearless, you know. And I think a large part of that is, you know, who we are around her too. We want her to be that. And it's every day we're pushing her to be that for us. Like, don't pass it. You know, go do your thing. You know what I'm saying? We got your back no matter what. And I think that allows her to propel into who you see now through the ups and downs. You know, it's not going to go perfect, but knowing that we got her back, I think she can just kind of go out there and do her thing. And that's what's really ascended her into this next phase, which is the MVP type of phase.
I mean, when you're averaging 22, 7, and 3,
Talk about it.
You're in the running for the top of the conversation. I know, like, I'm just going to make a left turn here because you said you had her back. And I know that you be TikToking and you be putting your back into it. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to know, who is your dream TikTok collab? I mean, I be seeing you in them TikTok streets, Kayla McBuckets. What you mean?
Goodness.
Come on, Kayla, give us one. Who is it for you?
This is really funny, you know, because obviously TikTok, the internet is not a real place, okay? We know this. But as far as, like, my creative side and my goofy side, I feel like sometimes in the stress of everything, TikTok is just a fun place, you know, a place where you can be creative, a place where you can show different sides of you. So I enjoy that part. I love dancing. I love music. It's a big part of who I am. So, yeah, the TikTok dances and stuff, my sisters eat it up, you know. My youngest sister is 19, and they like eat it up, and I'm sending them to them before, like, to get the approval, like the thumb up. So, you know, I feel very old in that space, but in a good way.
Keep it coming.
My dream collab. I'm a big Wicked girly, and that's like another part of like the side, like the nerdy side. So Cynthia Erivo would be amazing. Like, just Wicked in itself was just such an impactful movie for me. And like, I have a niece as well. Me and my sisters, like, it's something that we really bonded over and kind of obsessed over for a while. So Cynthia Erivo, Ariana Grande would be amazing. I would love for them to do like a national anthem or something for one of our games. That's like my goal.
I thought you was about to hit that note for us. Okay, but you know what I'm saying?
Oh, hold on now. No.
Oh,
no, it's all fun and games until the notes come out. That's not me.
All right, McBuckets.
I'll leave that to the pros.
Well, good luck the rest of the way. I mean, I would say to keep killing it, but this is just what you do, is what I'm trying to get people to understand. You're the ultimate professional. Appreciate you joining us for We Need to Talk.
I'll rep the 21 for Minnie with a lot of pride. Don't worry about it. I got you.
Love to see it.
Come on now.
Love to see it.
For sure. NPA always.
Let's go.